this transformative position be especially useful to you for winding down in your day's twilight moments and for calming any unwanted busyness of an overactive mind, or a mind to switch off smiling when it is time to rest. Go. So make sure you are first in a place and position where you won't be disturbed. Give yourself all conscious permission, deeply and completely in your own way, just as soon as without. Now very likely, as you have listening to these introductory words, you may have already felt an urge to close down on their eyes in that familiar resting way. After all, that's what we do when we do lie down our heads on our pillows and signal to ourselves that it's now entirely okay to take those first few delightful steps to move gently down into the waiting promises of that inner peacefulness within. But if you haven't done so, then just go ahead and close down those eyes now. And with the eyes closed down, and you are comfortably listening along to the sound of my voice, it may be helpful to you to remember as my voice goes deeper with you, that if something or anything should happen during this restful experience, anything that requires your immediate outside attention, then no matter how deeply you do relax, if your external situation requires it, you will always be able to quickly and easily open those eyes and return again to your fully alert state, attending to whatever may be needed. For these moments now, let go as best you can of the distraction of the outside world. Begin to enjoy these senses of your own developing internal world. And you can encourage yourself to relax a little more into a restful comfort by saying to yourself this mantra quietly within your own thoughts. I am now choosing to enter into a state of healthy, pleasant, and deep relaxation. And even in relaxing, I know I always remain within all choices of my own control. Or another way of strengthening this deep pressing response is to say, I am here learning how to let go. To exactly the level of calmness and relaxation that I now choose. Now in this way, you may be finding yourself relaxing a little more. Already just by telling yourself and acknowledging those words. And you may begin to discover, as you do move a little further into your peaceful awareness, that it's often much easier to notice those other non-visual senses within us. Those other senses beginning to heighten or expand, or become a little more in tune in some interesting developing ways when the eyes do remain closed. For example, you may soon become aware of some different sounds that you may be hearing around you. We may notice the smell of the air through the nose. Or a certain taste may be sensed there on the resting surface of the tongue. Or it may be the touch and sensation of the surfaces underneath you, which brings your awareness to those points of contact where your head, or your back, or your legs meet, touch, and more. Football sheets or the mattress. For a few moments here, I want you to just let yourself check in with your physical senses, without any judgment, or any need to analyze, or any need to do anything at all, except just taking a calm note of whatever sensation may be experienced in this present. Subtle changes to also occur. Noticing that as the body does rest and relax, sensations come and go. And continue to change and develop, becoming different from moment to moment. Seconds to seconds. After a short while of this awareness, very likely your mind may also begin to drift, or it may wander about in some sense. Because it really is the nature of our mind to so often search out for a new focus, or to bring up random thoughts or those spontaneous ideas. Seeking out certain words or phrases, almost as if there were a type of dialogue inside of yourself, where one part of you is wanting to speak, another part of you is wanting to listen. Speaking and listening within yourself in this way. We may find there are certain images there, pictures or glimpses of flashing details, which the thinking mind may wish to replay or recall, just like scenes from your own personal film. Or snapshots in the past, from your most immediate and recent day. And even before you move too far down and ahead, I'd like you to just allow this familiar process of the thinking mind wandering away to very deliberately and consciously occur. So if you find the thinking mind wants to jump up and down in some energetic way, or it wants to compete for your better attention, and the words you are hearing, if I'm saying things, part of you can just let that happen for this little while. Or if the mind wants to steer that awareness towards some particular meaning, some particular picture, some image of ideas, then go ahead now and grant free permission to go there, for the mind to just move wherever and however it will. This may seem to you a little contradictory to make this kind of choice here at first, but just remember it's very important to let the thinking mind know that yes, it does have an important purpose to you. And yes, the thinking self can be acknowledged and it can be heard. The deeper you do go, the more your observation and watching self now really can begin to step back a little. To realize that it also has a powerful choice. A choice which is to pay attention to each passing thought. Or a choice to move that awareness to flow somewhere else entirely, which is a little more distant away from those thoughts. After a few more moments of allowing the thinking self to be entirely at play, then I'd like you to allow your focus to gently change a little more, just by consciously directing it gently and slowly towards your own breathing. Go ahead now and take in a few deeper breaths, 3 or 4 more deliberate inhalations. Now by breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and stomach, and notice how the body naturally relaxes again, a little deeper each time, with each new out-breath. And now allow the breath to return to its natural flow, just releasing your breathing back to its easier, normal cycle. And notice too that your breath has its flow, just as your thoughts have their flow. You become more and more observant over this task of the natural cycles of each thought. noting how each thought can arrive, and then each thought can go. Discovering that there is always a kind of beginning, a middle, and an end to each passing thought. And these can be more clearly observed if you just make a little more room. Very simple ways, you may already be finding that some of the more compulsive urgencies that so often come with the habits of excessive or chronic thinking are already beginning to dissipate. And the impulses carried with each passing thought may also be losing some of their strength or potency. Because the more that this observational part of you regard thoughts to be just like passing comets, or meteors flashing, disappearing through the clearer skies, the more you can begin to relax into those broadening spaces and move a little more to wherever those disappearing thoughts eventually fade away, and they do trail off. Disappears. So it's entirely possible you may choose to stop this recording here if this already suits your needs, because you may already feel this is enough to allow you to let go of all things as you do move into your best and refreshing sessions. If you have a feeling that you would like to go a little deeper down into an even calm relaxation, then in just a few moments I'm going to ask you to do something a little less usual. Because I'm soon going to invite you to move in a slightly different way. Just moving away from this meditative or mindful type of space. Beginning to orient yourself more and more towards the deeper hypnotic style of space. So if this smells good, and you are still listening along, and in just a few short moments I'm going to ask you very soon open your eyes once again. I think you'll enjoy this powerful result by learning how to develop and even more as you learn some of these powerful techniques of self-hypnosis. So go ahead now and open your eyes once more. As I say to you the word eyes open, and notice as your eyes do open, perhaps completely or perhaps only to halfway, how those eyes there may already be searching for something new to focus or look upon. So give your eyes now a focus for them to view by selecting a random spot somewhere in front of you, or just choosing a small detail of any interest up there on the wall. Find a random spot somewhere up on the ceiling. You can notice the signs and the colorings that certain spots there. That's all you have to do for these few seconds, holding your eyes open. tight, but it really is a struggle to keep them open now. And the lids themselves are so droopy and drowsy. It's as if a powerful magnet is drawing them together, and that powerful force is becoming impossible to resist. So stop trying now to look out at all. Stop trying to weak me. Feel the eyes relax as they do come down again, allowing them to close now with a reassuring, solid shut. And the important part here to remember is to immediately give yourself this simultaneous suggestion. As eyes close down, I go deeper and deeper. As my eyes close down, I go deeper and deeper. Now you can remember to use this hypnotic command for yourself. Very quickly relax you at your bedtime in this way. And right away now you can also strengthen and expand your relaxation by using your creative mind's eye now. So just imagine, picture a special kind of wave-like energy. Something wonderful like the smooth flow of treacle or honey. Or magic elixir of sorts. Something which slowly sends a healing balm like the essence of pure tranquility down from behind those closed eyes. As you feel that elixir passing through all of your body's dimensions, soothing you like a gel on the insides of your head. And your wave of calm may flow in your favorite color. Or it may descend with soft and gentle vibrations. Or it may take you deeper and deeper, tingles now of coolness or warmth. Or it may soften with an accompanying sound or a tranquil song. Whatever it is you imagine, it's all to your benefit. Trance yourself in this calming way. So just take this time to enjoy this sense of serenity unfolding and cascading now inside of you, like the lap of a silvery moonlit tide, calmly washing its pure foaming waves over to smooth, softening sand below. As you experience your facial features relaxing, tensions ease away from the forehead and the scalp. Your cheeks and your jaw muscles loosen, down and up and back. All stiffness there is receding. No tension held across your shoulders, lifting and dissolving. chest muscles expand, open with an ease into your diaphragm. Down along your arms, it is feeling better and better. To loosen and let go. Feeling the elbows loosen, your wrists, your hands, and fingers stretching out to find a full and natural drop. Down the length of your spine, the wave is passing. Each part of your back and every vertebrae is finding its natural release. And it's almost as if these sensations are so familiar to you, just like putting on a cozy and familiar much-loved jacket or coat, while wrapping relaxation around you entirely. As the stomach releases all tensions held there, dispersing all upsets to settle your digestion. The serene wave melts into the hips, coiling all tensions from you and from the very center of your body now. Reducing and melting away so many old stresses. As the thigh muscles lengthen, knees unlock, calves are loosening. And the fronts of your lower legs are finding so much more comfort, and the ankles give up all previous tension. And the more you relax now, the better you feel. Because the better you feel, the deeper you continue to go. Allowing soothing waves into the balls and the soles of your feet, all the way to the very tips and ends of your toes. It's as if your entire body now is massaged by expert hands. Hands which melt away every last ounce of physical tension, tightness, might remain. Now because you are so deeply relaxed, and you are breathing so freely and gently, it's fine for the conscious mind to wander off however it will, or for your thoughts to move away and back again, remembering to touch in every now and then as you understand the meanings that come with each of my following words. Because really, it's your unconscious mind that is much more interested to hear be listening and better aligning, to orient you so much further down towards those important goals of your original purpose. And it's your unconscious self that knows most of all how to positively and powerfully change what has bothered you until now. Has been bothering you way back there when you first began and decided to make these changes. just by listening to these words. How best to resolve everything that has preoccupied your thinking mind in those ways. While discovering these moments of improving clarity and improving sense of clearing your thoughts. Because here it is that you are now learning how to adjust your very own thinking pattern. And how to best continue clearing your mind in your positive days and nights ahead by permanently improving your own habits of a clearer mind. To adjust all of the deeper settings and deepest programming dials down and deepest core level. And I want you now, in your unconscious imagination, to continue to expand and explore, freely connect on and associate to these ideas. As you build deeply towards wherever you truly feel inside of yourself the most, to arrive at the place of your creative and best new solution. Wisest knowledge speaks to you, talking back to you with such powerful words. So go there now by moving this way, just like descending down a long, circular set of stairs, where you can see and sense a vast and ancient library awaiting you alone. Or you may choose to move through a beautiful, shining portal, stepping through doorways of light. But always you are going down and down. As you step into the very basement of your total and absolute time. Until finally, after some time, you arrive at your lowest floor, the lowest floor of your relaxation. As you decide to open those large and sturdy doors awaiting you, and you discover yourself now stepping and choosing to move into your truest and most authentic place of power, where you are ready to receive all of your own most powerful insights. Now as you arrive and feel yourself touching in, you feel the absolute vastness and the infinite depth of your currents of deep learning. see yourself here, perhaps even dressed in a special way, perhaps dressed in beautiful or ornate ancient robes. Or in a way that you choose. As you easily walk and drift, float, and directly in the form of your wisest, highest being. So step down and shake. Made apparent from your core self, the shape of your higher self. Because in this form you are now ready and open to receive these important new messages, which can all be now deeply understood and deeply absorbed. Upon exactly when you choose. So as you take this time to look about you, find yourself in your own infinite halls of power. On one of these walls, there is an equally powerful, pure crystal mirror. And so you move over to see where a stunning reflection shines back to you so many images of your own very best, ideal, clear self. Upon closer inspection, you now allow yourself to all of those hidden aspects and those hidden parts of yourself were previously resistant to change. You are beginning to understand now so much more with a more clearer view. And even if you choose, you know you may reach out to place your hands into the silvery surface to directly and permanently change whatever you wish to change within you by your own hands, your own power. So begin to do that now. Changing as you continue to gaze calmly and clearly upon your own habits of the mind. You reach out and into that mirrored surface, which becomes like an acceptance fluid or liquid, which can also powerfully shape, bring you new solutions. New solutions for every positive change to your habits of thinking that you are now deciding. almost a special kind of profound revelation to realize with new eyes how your own mind can hold its absolute greatness in stretching tension. Just like the muscles and tendons and nerves of physical cells, there are frustrations, obstacles, and worries and concerns beheld in the mind, which often become stuck there, so repeat themselves with leftover energy. And some of those unwanted thoughts become etched into a kind of life, stuck like a needle on an old-time record player, playing the same snippets of the song over and over and over again. And even though that tune has been heard far too many times, it sometimes takes a simple hand to reach in and reposition that record player's needle to continue on to the rest of the song. Because just as a wise teacher once taught, the more we try to hold on with this thought or that, the more we try to cling on to this idea or that, the more the mind tries so hard, plan every detail, or to go over and over for the 100th or 200th time, the more we try to recall certain events from the previous past day, or even days before, the more the mind overworks in this way, the more time and the more tiring it becomes to the rest of its being. Just like a muscle working too hard to hold on to a great weight. After too long, the muscle simply needs to loosen and relax its grip, to release and settle back again into a time better spent in absolute recovery and clearing to a more restful state. And you know there is so much more pleasure to be gained with that relief. By remembering we are so much more than only our muscles and nerves. By knowing you are so much more than even your thoughts. Knowing and owning each day really does feel much healthier to unwind in the mind. To unwind into an easier, natural night's sleep. Simply by releasing those weights and letting go of that grasping. Just as your head feels that comfortable pillow beneath, you know the mind does learn its cues, and it does know how to relax, how to clear, how to rest. Just as you are remembering now and awake again tomorrow, all of those thoughts, if you choose them, will still be there. Ready and waiting to join you again with such a renewed positivity, because it's almost impossible not to smile realization. Which feels so incredibly good to know that you know now how to clear your mind. purest minds pain, especially by listening to a more quiet inner voice inside of you. Or you may know how you permanently turn down that old style of the lines, too much chatter, more comfortable levels, reducing that volume to where it no longer concerns. Or maybe with those thought volumes reduced, you now see how your words really just lessen. By reaching out in a new way to trust in your rich treasure troves inside. By unlocking those chests and those richer parts of you. I really do reassure you with so much calm confidence and strength clarity. As you look back on yourself, you let yourself know that yes, you really do deserve to be calm in this moment. And yes, you really can be so self-assured without constantly holding on to this thought or that. It feels so much better inside of yourself to know you made all of your own decisions to finally let go with me. As you relaxed into a clearer minded and best sleep, just like right now. Maybe your sleepiest self is now hearing these other messages. And seeing so many other peaceful, sublime, tranquil images. With their own types of soothing feelings and relaxing sounds. Really do make you feel entirely rested and refreshed so deeply within. Because your sleeping mind now understands that all of those problems that were once carried for far too long can also be put down now and forever released for this small while. Take such a load off forever in your sleeping mind. Well, that's a powerful choice to see now reflected in that special crystal mirror. I think my voice needs to remind you for much longer of that simple bedtime fairy tale where the wisest prince and the wisest princess succeeded in their clear-mindedness simply by deciding not to try anymore. Just like all of those times when you really try so hard to rest and recover and relax into a clearer sleep. Because there was no real effort required. The so easily let go of the day, to rejoice in exploring so many positive and pleasing dreams. Floating away with such bliss, always be calming over those clear shores. Freely expand and explore what it can mean to take flight into the sublimity of the beyond. Very soon you realize when you go about your following days, tomorrow and the days after, you are seeing and knowing yourself as someone who is no longer weighed down by so much thought. Or by those past styles of too much energy. Because you are seeing and feeling, knowing yourself to be so much clearer in your mind. And this feels so good. To integrate, accept all of these meanings. And rest and sleep down completely in this deeply relaxing moment. So as you rotate on flights of fancies, dreaming ahead with such grace and find yourself moving up away to the clearest night sky, or even further up, higher and higher, to ascend the spheres above you. Where even the shining stars now welcome you to all spaciousness beyond. Embracing your sleeping form now as you journey with your sleeping self. To your ideal night self. Replenishing and resting and rejuvenating. You sleep now with such calmness, such happiness. That you may even glow on the inside with a newly found innate, pure, clear and calm joy. And now you're drifting away in time. To your very best. So I wish you